afternoon, Pokésports, on to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video. Bringing you a Boltund team. Now, this team is from the Discord by Maru, did post this on Discord and gave a nice little description, so it's really cool because I can actually see what the team is meant to do. So if you guys don't know what Boltund is for, it has Electrify, which is a somewhat unique move. Not too many Pokemon get it. Couple notable mentions are Boltund and like Heliolisk do get the move Electrify. It essentially turns your opponent's moves into electric type moves. So that can come in, in handy, specifically with a Groudon on your team, and they're kind of running it like a Boltund Sun team, a little bit of a package. So what Boltund does, and the plan behind Boltund is, hey, say for example, there's a Kyurem White on the field, on the opponent's side of the field, wants to Hailstorm the heck out of your Groudon, right? What Boltund could do is electrify it, change their Hailstorm into electric type move, and then Groudon can no longer be affected by said Hailstorm because Hailstorm isn't ice anymore and it's electric. Another cool thing that Maru also did let me know in their little description of the team is that another fun strat that they like to do is electrify your own Groudon, go for a max move, I guess max Quake for example, and then you get a physical base 140 electric move onto like a Kyogre for example, or an opposing Charizard for example. That's wild. So I really hope we get to try that out today, and I really hope that it's going to be a pivotal point in today's video. That's kind of the idea behind this team. If you guys are excited to see this happen, then you know what to do. Hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. And yeah, let's play some Boltund. All right, Sun v Sun. Except their Sun team is a lot more aggressive than my Sun team. Yikes. Okay, well, the good news is we have ways of dealing with their team, and they have ways of dealing with our team. I think since they do have Sun, and they probably want to lead with Sun, we should go in DD and bring Zard in the back. Should we still bring Boltund here is the question. I think it could come in handy. What if we hold the Zard? We go Boltund, Groudon. Just a thought. They do have Intimidate, we have White Herb. Boltund, Groudon, Calyrex, Charizard. And I'm going to try to hold the Dynamax for the Charizard spot just so I can have something to like really deal damage to their side of the field. The thing with Boltund is that if they do bring Charizard, all I have to do is electrify it. And then I can Dynamax my Groudon and probably knock out their Zard, which is like a lot more impressive to me than like me bringing Charizard and trying to win a speed tie, especially when they have an Aleki on their team with Electro Web. So this feels like it has some more promise. But we'll see. I'm excited to try to get to use Electrify. I mean, for some reason, I think that Electrify has like potential. It's just untapped potential. Not enough people play it. Not enough people to go against it. Not enough people even know what it does. I had to read up on it before I recorded this video because I had to learn that Electrify only counts for that move and it's not permanent. The more you know. Omalero sends out the Regieleki and the Instant. Thankfully, White Herb is a White Herb. Cool. Awesome. The Instant lead is a little bit sketch. I am like not worried at all about this Regieleki though. Like I feel like they have to swap out this Regieleki right away. We definitely had the better lead. Thanks for the competitive boost also. Haha. This is honestly like best case scenario lead for us, I think. Wow, this lead could not have gone better. We don't need to electrify, at least not yet. I think we're just gonna Volt Switch for now on the Aleki spot. Ooh, what if we do this? What if we Volt Switch on the Instant spot and just Rock Slide? Because I know they're going to swap into one of their floaties, specifically the Charizard, maybe. Well, here's the thing. If they... Okay, so we should still Volt Switch. Let me Precipice for now. Because Rock Slide could also be a throw. Like, I have two things weak to ground in front of me. Why wouldn't I Precipice? I mean, yeah, the Charizard swap is kind of obvious. Making a first turn prediction doesn't make much sense either. They do swap in the Charizard. That's fine though, because we doubled in this Incin. So still a lot of damage output that's going to be dealt onto this Incin, especially with the Volt Switch. That's really good damage, all things considered. All right, now I get to choose what to go into. I think my own Charizard is an option, since I held that Dynamax. I'm also considering a Calyrex, just because it outspeeds the Zard and has Sash and is a Calyrex. But I think I'm going to go my own Zard first. Which kind of sucks because it means that I'm going to take some damage from Solar Power. See Precipice damage. Doesn't affect the Zard. Does affect the Incin. No Shucca Berry to be found. Oh, hold on. A next level play would have been to go into the Calyrex and then gone for the Precipice just in case there was a Shucca there. Also, my Solar Power procced first. I know it's just a speed tie because every Charizard and its mother goes Timid with max speed. But it's nice knowing that the game, at least I would have outsped this turn, right? At least I would have done it once. All right, Sensation. Ooh. Here's the thing. I want to Dynamax Groudon still. And, like, let my Zard go down. I wonder if I'll get punished for that. Blast Burn into Zacian, followed by Protect. If they Wildfire, they Wildfire. I just want to get my, my Boltund back on the field safely so that I can electrify things. They are going to Dynamax their Zard. Listen, I don't need to Dynamax my Zard. All I need is to connect with a Blast Bird. Big ol' spooky Zard. Let's see how this turn plays out. Oh, Zacian doesn't protect. Hold on, this is huge. B-Blade into my Groudon. This is so huge if this happens. Unfortunately, they outspeed an Airstream. Also into my Groudon, though. They predicted my Groudon D-Max this turn. Which, I get it. Makes sense. But... why? Just why? I make a good play and I always get punished for it. 90%, man. Good lord. Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh boy. Do I just insta-lose now? Like, is that all that there is left to do here? Is just insta-lose? I'm not going to Dynamax anything. They have Behemoth Blades on me. They wouldn't have before. By melting. Yeah, they went for the Zard that time. We do still live on 10. So if we can somehow manage to live this turn with Charizard, we might get a second chance here. And then they go for the Overgrow on my Groudon? I mean, that's going to hurt. By hurt, I mean, you know, losing the Groudon is gonna hurt. But please, just give me the Zacian. I deserve this Zacian. I've earned the KO on this Zacian by now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why couldn't that have happened last turn? Oh my goodness. All right, well, Zacian's gone now, and I have to recharge. So my next play is to... oh, thank goodness. Honestly, thank goodness. Yeah, recharge would have been a waste of a slot. So I can just go into Calyrex and go into Boltund. I can protect the Calyrex and then go for the Nuzzle. They have a Lucky. Yikes. Man, if I had the Groudon, this Lucky would be actually not a problem. This Lucky would actually not even be a Pokemon in the game if I had Groudon. But I guess we'll see how this plays out. All right. I still have to max something too. That's right. I guess I'm maxing this. I double the Zard. I wonder if I outspeed. I don't think I outspeed because it's a +1. It's a Scarf to base 100, so I don't outspeed because I only outspeed Scarf to base 90s. I wonder if I should max guard then. Yeah, I'm going to max guard turn 1 and go for the Nuzzle here. And that's going to be the move I lock myself into. I hate having to play through hacks like this, man. It's so unfortunate. It's like I can't even blame myself for those plays because they theoretically are the right ones. I just blame the game for making me miss when I need it. All right, oh well. Let's see how this turn plays out. There's the max guard on the Calyrex. Fine. They're gonna go for Rising Voltage on my Boltund. Why though? Did they double my Boltund here? Are you kidding me? Okay, good, they didn't. All right, awesome. So this Nuzzle is gonna be huge because it's gonna give me the speed control that I need. Now I just Nuzzle into the Regieleki. I go for Phantasm on Charizard since Charizard's the only Pokemon that's going to do damage this turn. Actually, I guess I should go for Mindstorm, no? Ooh, I guess Phantasm does more damage. I was going to say Mindstorm just so we change the terrain away from the one that heals everybody. Honestly, yeah, because it's still going to knock out Charizard. And now we Nuzzle onto the Lucky. This is stressing me out, man. They E-impulse me. I do still have Sash intact, I guess. I guess I should have doubled the Charizard there. We'll see. This might still knock out. Who knows? Of course not. Ugh, alright. It dies to Solar Power next turn, but Charizard gets one big hit off. Oh! I've earned that! I've earned that! Oh, that feels nice. Alright. Alright, now we just... Max Mindstorm in the terrain will do a lot more to Alecki. Now we Nuzzle this Zard, get rid of it. Get it out of this game. I'm getting a headache after this one. This one has taken us all over the place, man. Just a roller coaster of emotions. Let's see how this plays out, though. Rising Voltage is going to connect onto my Boltund. Thankfully, this Boltund is EV to take a lot of hits. Here's the Nuzzle into the Zard. Is going to be enough to knock out the Zard. Thank goodness. The Zard that stressed us out this whole game, followed by the Mindstorm into the Psychic Terrain, even at -2, is enough to knock out the Alecki, and we are gonna get a very well-deserved win. Bronzong and Ogre. Double Intimidate on their side of the field as well. Also, Thunderous, a little bit of a spooker, but not to the end of the world here. I mean, Venusaur goes super hard here, I think. I'm thinking we could do Venusaur Boltund lead. Boltund does have Volt Switch, so we could always Volt Switch out into a Groudon if need be. I guess that's kind of a decent option. We go Boltund, Venusaur, Calyrex, Groudon? I honestly don't see a big complaint for bringing those four. I mean, I guess maybe the Zacian will be a little bit of an issue, but I feel like the Dynamax target is either going to be the Venusaur with Life Orb, which is going to do a lot of damage with Max Quake, or the Groudon. So I think we'll be fine on that front. We'll see. We will see. One of the things I'm noticing about this team is that it does not have Intimidate, so there is like very little that we can do against weakening the Zacian. We kind of just have to kill it. There's no way around it. All right, interesting. They're going with the Ogre lead, which we should theoretically be outspeeding. I mean, Boltund is naturally fast. And does have competitive, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that about Boltund. All right, Boltund is base 121, and this has a scarf. So I think we outspeed the ogre here. What I am going to end up doing is sleep powdering you. And I need to get the volt switch off, and I feel like ogre does have a chance of protecting. So I'm actually going to volt switch on the Thunderous here. I got to make sure that I switch out, while also being very greedy by trying to get some damage off out of it. And hey, if I'm able to get the sleep powder off, then I don't want to say it's a GG, but it's definitely going to be pretty darn good for us. All right, Big Thunderous is now on the field. To be expected, right? Now, is this a Scarfed Ogre too, is the question. Doesn't seem that way, because I'm not fully invested in speed. The sets on this Boltund, by the way, there are reasons behind them, and there is a Pokepaste to all this stuff down below in the description. Let me switch into Groudon. It lives in Calyrex Ice Glacial Lands, Neutral Weather Ogre Water Spout, and outspeeds Scarfed Ogre and base 90s in general. So, perfect. It's exactly what we need, to be entirely honest. We do connect with the Sleep Powder. There is no Lum, maybe? No Lum, maybe. Nice. Okay. Worked out. They Water Spout. Clearly, that's what Kyogres do. Groudon does not appreciate that. Was that like a crit or something? Oh, no, it's a Life Orb. Okay, so it was something. It was definitely something. I do think in this situation now, I want to get the lashes off. Now I'm wondering if I should switch here or what I should do. I think I should preserve if I can. Boltund's meant to live a neutral water spout, so it can definitely take a sunned water spout, and I also don't think Kyogre is going to survive this turn, which is another reason why I'm just kind of confident that I can switch into Boltund here and not have to worry too much. I can also electrify the Thunderous and turn its airstreams into electric moves, and then my Venusaur won't care. I like Boltund. This is funny. I don't know why I'm enjoying this so much, but I am. All right, we got a big Venusaur. Venusaur is typically not a kind Pokemon to me, but we'll see how this goes. Big Vine Lash into the Ogre. Sayonara, friend. Now we got the Vine Lash, constantly smacking this Thunderous in the face. Now, they did already do their mandatory turn of sleep, so if we are unlucky, then they could wake up here. Dang it. Here's the Airstream. Big ouch. Is this going to KO me? We live at 9. Okay. I still do believe +2 Venusaur can outspeed Thunderous. You know, Chlorophylled Venusaur should be able to outspeed Thunderous, I think. A +1. They send in the dog. Okay. This is a little problematic, because the dog is definitely going to protect, so I'm going to max guard too. What can I do here? I could nuzzle the dog, which would be, you know, somewhat meaningful, I think. Could just Volt Switch out again, but I wouldn't really have a great mon to go into. Kali Ice would be my best mon to go into. If they go for the Boltund here and get the Airstream, I could be in a little bit of trouble. Let's just hope they don't do that. I'm just going to attempt the Nuzzle, just in case for some reason they attack. There's my max guard, which should be going first. They have Quick Attack. Okay. Good to know. So they did attack, and then they did just Knuckle here to raise the attack of their side of the field. Very interesting, for obvious reasons. And it crits my poor little Boltund. So it's going to be really nice to get this Nuzzle off, though. So I guess this was the best situation out of a bad situation. Because now we have the potential chance for Para, and we get the speed control, and they weren't able to get, you know, fast enough with their Thunderous. So all in all, just pretty favorable trade for us. I think I might let the Venusaur go. and just like hope they para. I know that's like a bad. I just don't want to take the free swap into something right now. It's not a free swap. Take the, you know, hard swap into something. I don't think it's necessary. I will volt swap. I can't. Oh, that's right. I can't. Maybe I hard swap on that. Hard swap on this side. Into the Groudon though, because I don't want to keep the Boltund on the field. I think they're starting to realize that Boltund is a threat. Unfortunately. And I'm kind of hoping for a para here. This is a very defensive turn for me. I'm just trying to put myself in a more favorable position, get my Calyrex on the field so that the Sash can still remain intact. Unfortunately, they don't para. The Venusaur will go down. But hey, if they went for an electric move, then Groudon can absorb that. Superpower. They are lowering their own defenses, though. Okay, they got us down to our final two. So now I have to get a little bit intelligent with what I want to choose as my move here. That is a lot of damage that we have dealt to the station, though. So this should be maybe cleanup crew for Calyrex. What move do I want to lock myself onto, though? I guess Volt Switch, since that's the damage dealing move that I have. I know, I understand that I won't be able to switch. I just don't think Electrify really helps me here. Because Calyrex would still not want to take an electric move, you know? I'm pretty sure Astro can knock out the Thundurus, maybe, at that health. But I'm also considering the fact that Zacian could protect here. I'm considering doubling to Thundurus. Do they have like a ground Pokemon back? They could have a Landorus. Huh. Somewhat difficult decision here, just because Zacian could protect. Even if Zacian protects, I think we're fine. The thing with Thundurus is that it has to attack at least one of us. Okay. Zacian didn't protect, so this is really good news. They crit us, unfortunately. But I think we made the right move choices here. That's definitely enough to where Astro Barrage can KO. And is this a double KO for the Calyrex, my friends? Yes, it is. All right, now as long as they don't have something that outspeeds Calyrex, we should be A-okay. Of course, they might have Incineroar, which would be bad. If they have Incineroar, that might be their one way to win. Harsh Sunlight does fade, finally. I say finally, but I'm the one that set it up. All right, who's your last? Landorus. Okay, fine. My Boltund is now useless. But this is +2 Astro Barrage, single targeted big damage Calyrex right now. And that is ironically funny. I can't use it, but it is funny. Yeah, we just click this button. And then I guess we have no choice but to click this button. There's the Volt Switch. Here's the Astro Barrage. Let's see how much damage this does. If they're AV, this could be an issue. But most are White Herb. Who does that? Who does Sash Lando? What? It's not even on Pikalytics. It's less than 4% because it says 4% other. So it's one of the others. Oh, that's a Galarian Zapdos. All right, another Groudon on this side of the field. Also a Gastro that I don't think they're going to bring because why would they? The Instant's a little bit of a threat. Other than that, I think I'm kind of okay. Like, low-key, what stops Charizard from being a Charizard this game? I don't see it. It doesn't exist. I think we do Charizard in the front with Calyrex, Boltund in the back with also Groudon here. I see nothing on that team that can deal with Charizard, and I love that. I know that Galarian Zapdos is kind of fast-ish. I believe it's just like base 100, right? Let's see, Zapdos, Galarian. Yeah, just base 100, so not scary at all. It is going to be a speed tie with my Charizard if they do lead it, which they did. But unless they have a rock move, it's not a real threat, I don't think, right? So we got the Sunat on the field. I don't think I want to keep my Groudon in here, though. Well, I guess I can. What's stopping us from just airstreaming here? I kind of want to get my Calyrex on the field. I don't know why. Because it could be like a foul play on the Grim, and I could be sad, but the Calyrex would get the speed boost, and then I would definitely be able to outspeed the Zapdos next turn. But I guess Boltund can do the same thing. Yeah, let's just go into Boltund. It's a little safer, and I won't risk losing my restricted right away. All right, we all have to think about rewards and risks and rewards. We can't just throw our, win conditions out on the field when we need to. They Dynamaxed first, so this is going to be a speed tie is what that means. They won the Dynamax animation speed tie. The game actually has another speed tie checker immediately after. Like, just because you win the Dynamax animation doesn't mean you win the actual speed tie when the moves happen. So let's see which it is. Both me and my opponent are relying on a speed tie right about now. Which is a little spooky, not gonna lie. But then again, like I said before, I don't think we have to be too worried about Zapdos as a Pokemon. Because it just has fighting, flying, and probably other... Oh, I guess they're not relying on it when they click that move. Unfortunate, but I guess I get it. And they just airstream. Okay, fine. Now, as long as we attack, I'm okay. So we can nuzzle too. They crit me. I'm a little upset. Because that was definitely not supposed to do that much damage. I was questioning it, but hey, I don't know any Zapdos attacks. I think that ours is going to hurt more, though. Yep, cool. That's their Dynamax gone. So I guess we take that, and we also get some speed on this Boltund, so that Boltund can definitely outspeed Zacian, which I think it already did, but the more you know, you know? We're now a +1 Charizard, so theoretically, if we get the pair on the Zacian, we can just probably knock it out, right? Is that how that works? Unless it's like Sucker Punch Grim too. I think I want to light a Zacian on fire. I think it's feeling like a time to light Zacian on fire, you know? Groudon, okay. Never mind, that's not a Zacian. In fact, that's a Pokemon that I can't hit. I still want to light it on fire, though. You can't Dynamax, which is the good news here. I'm going to Volt Switch. Probably into my own Groudon and just, like, smack this Grimmsnarl a little bit. Because I can't do anything to this Groudon, unfortunately. My one way to deal with this Groudon is kind of not getting parried right about now. That seems like a pretty decent way to deal with the Groudon. So let's get that Volt Switch off. They are attacking this turn because they didn't go for any Prankster things. I'm just going to go into my Groudon because it's a safer option. I could go into Calyrex, but I think I wanted Calyrex on a safer switch-in. Probably a switch-in after a KO. Maybe even a switch-in after my Charizard dies here. I do still outspeed Groudon. That is still going to be a Gmax Wildfire. Saya. No, 1 HP. Is this another Sash in the rent? No, it's just a regular move. Okay, never mind. I thought it was another magical Sash on another ground type. Still can't believe that happened to me. Also, they went for a Precipice Blades, so my Charizard's going to live to fight another day? That's nice. My Charizard is a problem for them now. But like I said at Team Preview, like Charizard was gonna tear up this game, man. It's just the way that their team was lined up. I'm like, oh, they can't stop me. Now the issue is I don't think a -1 quote-unquote Charizard can outspeed the Zacian. So if theoretically the Zacian wants to go for the B-Blade onto my Zard, it will knock me out. I still have one final turn of Dynamax. I think I'm going to take this turn to go for the Airstream onto Grim so that I can potentially... I'm going to Airstream and Protect. Because I think Zacian might even Protect. Nope, doesn't Protect, but I think it wants to go for the Groudon. Why would we go for the Charizard that's going to die this turn? Ah, come on. Thankfully, I don't think that matters. It's still unfortunate, but it's not gonna make or break the game. So I guess I will take that. And now is when we get to try the fun thing. Are you guys ready for the fun thing? We get to spam Electrify on this Zacian. I do believe we're faster. And then again, this isn't my team, so I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure a Scarf-based 121 is faster. Especially a Timid one with 20 speed. So I think we're fine here. So we're going to click Electrify on Zacian. And then Precipice. Grim Reflex, fine. Because you're not going to get to attack. Yep, there's the Electrify. We've waited all video for this magical moment. V-Blade, psych. Grim Avoids, that's fine. The important one was the Zacian. Oh, that is just funny. They definitely know that I'm Scarf now, by the way. I'm going to do the exact same thing because I have no reason not to. Precipice and V-Blade. I mean, I guess I could go for attacking moves, but I have such an advantage here. Their Pokemon are both at 1 HP and my Calyrex outspeeds in the back. So no matter what, even if I miraculously lose these two Pokemon on the field, I should still be fine. All right, I think if they switch their moves up, it's going to be a little bit better for them. No. They just assume that I wouldn't do it again. But they know that I'm Scarf. Why wouldn't I do it again? Oh, well. Thanks for the competitive, baby. Yo, Boltund is having a showing today. The only battle we lost was to, what was it called? The Focus Sash Landorus. And I mean, how do you even predict that? Anyways, GG's to my opponent. Boltund got some time to shine today. And that's all I wanted. I wanted just a little bit of time for Boltund to shine. Anyway, let's get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Boltund team. Make sure to check it out because this team is super fun. Like, I'm honestly like considering on like just like laddering with this team on my own on, you know, Showdown or something, just to, because I did pretty decently today. Like I said, if the only game I'm gonna lose today is gonna be to a Focus Sash Landorus, then I deserve to lose it. Like, the opponent clearly was on some next level thing when they decided to stick a Focus Sash on their Landorus. So what can I say? Anyway, thank you so much, Maru, for this team. Greatly appreciate it for you putting this public and making it public on the Pokésports Discord for everyone there to also try out themselves. If you guys want to submit your teams, go ahead, join the Discord. Links in the description. There's a rental codes chat. You can leave a rental code in PokePaste there so that people could try it out, or so that I can maybe bring it onto the channel one day. Who knows? Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below and subscribe. I'm Kevin, this Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye.